My cheating girlfriend thinks that I'm dead. I found out about her cheating on me when she accidentally sent a nude to me. She sent me a nude pic and I was about to reply happily when she said, "I can't wait to see you, Jared." I'm not Jared. I confronted her about it and she confessed she was sleeping with the other guy for 2 months now. That's why I decided to end it, but she kept begging me to take her back and showing up at my house. She wouldn't give up. So I pretended to forgive her and waited for her to enlist in the army and go to basic training like she said she wanted to. All the while I thought about how to end this so that she won't ever show up near me again. Then she got deployed to Afghanistan. I know this was a cruel thing to do, but if I didn't do it she wouldn't let go, so I had my mother call her, telling her that I committed suicide out of depression from the cheating. I had my mom tell her I was already cremated, instead of having a burial. She told her never to come to our place again, saying she only tolerated her for my sake. All of my immediately family members have corroborated this when the cheater called them. She is too ashamed and didn't come over like my mom asked her not to. We have no mutual friends and I've no social media presence, so she doesn't know that I'm actually still alive.
I just found out that my husband of 10 years has never loved me. My whole world is crashing right now. I never thought that this could happen to me. I am deeply in love with my husband and I thought he loved me too. My husband Sam and I met after college at a book club. We fell in love and married a year later right out of college. I honestly thought that my life was a dream come true. He was kind and silly and he made me feel loved. I found out last week that my husband never loved me. I overheard Sam talking to his friend on FaceTime when he thought I couldn't hear. His friend was congratulating Sam on bagging me, because I'm loaded. That's not true. Though I make a decent living and my parents recently had some success in their business abroad, I don't make nearly enough to be considered wealthy, perhaps upper middle class at best. It's not like I can quit my job tomorrow and be set for life. I'm a finance analyst and make $300,000 working 70 hours a week. Sam is a customer service advisor for a bank and makes $50,000 working 35 hours a week. Sam then said that all his planning paid off and he'd live the easy life. His friend added that he couldn't imagine being married to me. Waking up to my face. I've never been very attractive. I'm very skinny and have a thin face and a wide nose. But Sam made me feel like the most beautiful woman in the world. Sam just laughed and said it's easy when you have the mindset. I pretended I didn't hear and went back upstairs and just lied in bed. I've been sleeping on the couch with the excuse of working late and not disturbing him. Every time I've woken up in our bed with him cuddling me, I don't feel loved. I feel used. I don't know what to do. I cheated on my wife last night. I don't know what to do. Obviously I need to tell her, but I still haven't even been able to get my head around it. One of my coworkers were leaving, so we all went out for drinks, and then to a club. She's not a drinking or clubbing type, so she stayed home but was fine with me going. I was drunk. I know I was drunk. My head is still pounding. I remember being at the bar, then at the club, then waking up with a woman I didn't know on top of me in a house I didn't know. She said something like, "Oh crap, I thought you were asleep," and got off of me. I got my clothes and quickly got the hell out of there. I walked for however long until I got a taxi and I got home at like 6 a.m. My wife works early shifts, so she started work at 5 a.m. and I haven't even seen her. I don't know who the woman was. I haven't spoken to my coworkers. I had intercourse with her, or I was having intercourse with her. I don't even remember getting there. I don't remember leaving the club with her. I love my wife. I don't know what the F I was thinking. Even drunk, I don't know how I could have even had it in my subconscious to cheat on her. I don't even think I was that drunk, like I'd only had 3 or 4 beers before going to the club and I usually have a pretty high tolerance. I cheated on my wife and I don't even remember. I don't know what to do now. I haven't gotten out of bed since getting home except to throw up, and I don't know if I will even be able to look my wife in the eye when she gets home in a couple of hours. I feel so sick. My girlfriend cheated on me when I was about to propose to her. I 25M, caught my girlfriend 24F, in bed with another guy. Last week I came early from work to surprise her with a custom ring I made myself that I have been working on for 4 months. Spent 2 months making a smartphone app just for us that includes all our memories together, all our pictures, our favorite songs, our favorite quotes, all our drawings, etc. Spent 2 full weeks on a drawing that I made of us together, and it was the first drawing that I actually liked how it looks. I told her friends and my friends that I am proposing to her today and told them to keep it a secret, and everyone, including me, were excited. These stuff are just what I did for the proposal. When we started living together, I changed the painting in the room to her favorite color, lights that change on voice command, and some other stuff. I did all that just to make her happy. These stuff are stuff you can see. I gave her all my attention, all my time, all my efforts, bought her so many gifts, always stayed with her whenever she needed me. More than once I left work because she needed me in emergency. More than once I stopped at the side of the road because she has important stuff to tell me. When I'm not around and sleeping somewhere outside the house, I would leave my phone unmuted in case she needed me. These are just few things I've done for her. I never asked anything in return, and she really never done anything for me anyways, and I was okay with it. All I wanted was her to stay loyal. So yeah, I came home with the ring in my hand and all the surprises ready to show her, but saw her with another guy on our bed. I will skip all the stuff I did and just say I kicked them both outside. She said he is better than you anyways. He understands me and I am happier with him. That was last week. I barely ate anything this entire week and couldn't sleep for 2 days. Her friends stopped talking to her and I am happy that I have people around me, but I still cry over her every day since it happened. I gave her the world and all I wanted from her is to stay with me. I don't understand what I did wrong. I feel a little better now, but it still hurts me so much. I am planning to sell the house and look to live somewhere else so I can forget her. I know she reads a lot of Reddit stories, and I know one day she will see this. I won't mention your name, but I hope one day you get the same pain I had. You almost killed me without touching me. I hope you're happy.
I asked my boyfriend why he kept cheating on me. His answer completely broke me. So me, 30 female, and my ex-boyfriend, 32 male, were together for over 3 years. After 1 year of us being official, I discovered that he was cheating on me. I was devastated, but I also believe in second chances. I desperately wanted to give our relationship another shot, so I forgave him. That moment kick-started the downward spiral of our relationship. I would discover him cheating on a regular basis with multiple different people. Every time I would confront him, he was honest with me. Because he was upfront, I would always give him another chance. I believed that, because he was honest, what he was doing wasn't that bad. After this catastrophe of a relationship dragged on for the next 2 years, I finally reached my breaking point. 2 days ago, I was in the bedroom and he was in the living room watching TV. I peeked at his phone that was charging on the nightstand. I saw that he had created a new dating profile and was sexting other women. I felt so defeated. This had happened so many times and I just couldn't figure out why he was hurting me. I came out of the bedroom sobbing and confronted him for the millionth time. He was completely unfazed and just sat there calmly listening to me. I blurted out, "Why are you doing this to me? Don't you love me? I do so much for you. I cook, clean, have sex with you, support you, everything. What else can I possibly do? Just please tell me, why?" He looked me dead in the eye with zero emotion and said, "Because I know that you won't do anything about it." I don't know why, but what he said opened my eyes for the first time. He was absolutely right. I knew right then and there that I was letting him walk all over me. He didn't need to come up with bullshit excuses, deny it, or even hide it from me. So here I am, sitting alone in my parents' house, feeling like the biggest and weakest loser on the planet.
I walked in on my girlfriend of nearly 5 years and her ex in my bed. Since I caught them together on Saturday, I kicked her out of my house and told her we were done. She's now staying at her sister's place. I have literally 43 voice messages in my inbox, dozens of emails and texts, but I just don't feel like replying. She's already dead to me, so why should I care about what she has to say? Nothing she says will make up for the betrayal. I've got my house key back from her, but I'll probably end up changing my locks anyways at some point. I've talked to her mom over the phone and explained to her what I walked in on and saw. All she did was apologize over and over again for her daughter's actions and semi-begged me to forgive her. I have quite a strict life plan that I drafted up at 16 and have been following very closely ever since. Everything until now has gone pretty much exactly according to this plan I wrote out. I thought this was the girl I'd marry and have my children with. I know that I'm still young and there are plenty more good girls out there, but I almost don't have the energy to bother starting over. As ridiculous as it might seem, I'm just disappointed that she chose this fucking loser to be the thing to end our otherwise great relationship. I'd rather it be some demigod I'd never match up to rather than some pathetic man baby, because then at least somewhere in my head I could be like, oh, I guess that makes sense.